So sorry for the long delay in releasing this video, I just had no time to edit it, but I figured that it's better late than never. So last week, a lot of movies were released, especially on streaming platforms. We had Tall Girl 2 from Netflix, which looked interesting. We had I Want You Back, which is a Charlie Day-led romance film from Amazon Prime, which, you know, is right in time for Valentine's Day. But HBO Max released their first original film this month, and I wanted to check it out. So first up, I'm reviewing Kimi. Kimi is a 2022 thriller film starring Zoe Kravitz, Rita Wilson, and Erika Christensen. Angela works for a tech company, and she uncovers evidence of a murder. Angela suffers from agoraphobia, and the story is a modernization of Rear Window. In that film, Jeffrey witnesses a murder through his binoculars, and in this one, Angela witnesses a murder through Kimi's dreams. What is a Kimi? Well, it's something like Siri or Alexa made by a fictional company which has really advanced communication between Kimi and the customers, and they always work on improving it. The story is a bit too thin for me. It's simplistic and a little bit superficial. The runtime is pretty short at an hour and a half, but it felt a lot longer than that. Angela is a pretty good written character, though. She is an agoraphobiac who got better but relapsed during lockdown. She has freaking booty calls with a neighbor. She takes perfect care of her teeth so she doesn't have to leave the apartment. The best thing about this film is Steven Soderbergh's direction and editing. When Angela is in her home, the camera is steady, but when she goes outside, the camera is chaotic, reflecting the discomfort that Angela feels. However, things take too long to get started. The third act is pretty cool, just like the ending, but the things leading up to it are just boring. Zoe Kravitz is great here, especially in the scenes where Angela is outside, because we can see the pain in her face. Honestly, I don't really know how to rate this one. I'm gonna give you guys a recommendation of you should not give this movie a watch, but some will like it. My rating for it is 2.5 stars.
Open yesterday's stream.
On to the cinema releases now. There are quite a few of them. That on the Nile is probably going to be the most popular pick. Catch the Fair one also looks interesting, and it will definitely find its way into a long overdue video, but the most exciting project that was released in cinema for me was Marry Me. Marry Me is a 2022 romance film starring Jennifer Lopez, Owen Wilson, and Maluma. An unlikely romance ensues between math teacher Charlie and international singer Kat Valdez. Kat is in a relationship with Bastian and they are going to be married. However, she finds out that Bastian cheated on her, and during a nervous breakdown, she chooses to marry Charlie, who was in the crowd at one of her concerts. I didn't like the first act of this one because, like, even the idea sounds stupid and the execution is just as bad. However, after the first part ends and Charlie is thrust into the light, the film slowly starts to find its feet and it actually gets cute. The final act is also refreshing. It shakes up the formula a little bit, which I enjoyed. The score for this movie is also pretty good. It is comprised of original songs performed by Jennifer Lopez and Maluma, which are low-key bangers. I have to say the characters have personality, and the two protagonists definitely develop throughout the project, and I like both of them, both Charlie and Kat. Jennifer Lopez is a superstar. She does what she does best, and Luke Wilson just does what he always does. He whispers his way through a good performance. Marry Me starts slow, but it finds its feet. So our recommendation is that you should give this movie a watch with a rating of 3.5 stars. By the by, I've been the movie guy, and until next time, keep on watching movies, guys.
Why not? Yes. I'll marry you.